Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. My name is DFree. Here today, we're going to be discussing Zenkai Kid Goku. Yes, you guessed it, on the official Twitter page, they did announce that Zenkai Kid Goku is coming into the game. So what this video is going to pertain is my thoughts about this, right? I'm super excited about this, just for the record. What I think they'll do to his kit in terms of making it better, and also just kind of thinking about ways that they're going to be able to maybe make the grind a little easier, potentially tweak the Zenkai system in some capacity, and not to the extent that people want them to. Just for the record, I just don't think that's happening, but I've been saying that for forever. I hope it does, just for the record, but I don't, my hopes are low. But anyways, that being said, we have a lot we're going to discuss, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe, of course, if you're new for more content. Today's video like goal is 3,000. I just am super pumped about this, and I hope you guys are too. It's just so cool to see more representation for the original Dragon Ball series. And if you haven't seen the original Dragon Ball, tell you what, now that you guys are probably all cooped up in your houses or whatever right now is the best time. It'll start a little slow, but you'll really enjoy it, right? And when you finish it, tweet me like, hey, DFree, you know, I really actually enjoyed it, right? The original Dragon Ball is really good, and I just, the game, they never get a lot of representation in games, obviously, because it's not as flashy and stuff like that, but this is cool. I love this. I'm super excited about this, and it's cool to pay homage to where it all began, right? If you're a fan of Z or Super or GT, whatever, this is where it began, so cool to see. Not here exactly, but with Goku anyway. All right, here we go. So, Youth Zenkai Goku Youth Zenkai Awakening is coming. It is the first ever free event character. I don't want to say the word free. He's a free character, yes. Okay, let me say this. I 100% expect his Zenkai to be free, but I would not freaking be surprised if it's not. I wouldn't be. They've made a lot of questionable decisions. I'm just going to be honest. Please don't get mad. I wouldn't be surprised. I expect it to be, but I wouldn't. Anyways, first event exclusive character, Zenkai Awakening, the revamped Goku event where his maximum break is raised to 7+ opens first, so play it daily to get him to Zenkai. Shout out to the one person out there. I know you're listening, bro. The one person out there, leave that comment if that's you, that has this Goku at Friendship 10. Like, you are the real MVP. Your foresight is amazing. You're out here playing 4D chess while we're just playing 1D checkers. That's not even a thing. You get my point. So that being said, huge shout out to you. So in all seriousness, though, I think this Goku, did they just add a... Okay, it says 7+. I mean, what is that? Just regular 7? Is that 7+1? Will he be able to go all the way to 14? Hold on. If they give him access to 14, that's pretty nuts. That's pretty nuts. That's the type of buff Zenkai units need just in general to even be relative to the current meta. But what I will say is with every unit at 14-star a la Ultimate Battle, because I did a video on it, check it out, wink wink, links down below. Legends Road Zenkai, Legends Road team, excuse me, no Zenkai obviously. All 14-star. They're not, everybody at 14-star, they're not good. But hey, a competitive edge they need could be more stars, right? That's how this game works. So maybe. In all seriousness, though, I don't know what they're doing with that. I don't know how many limit breaks they're going to offer. But let's talk about the way I think they could potentially handle his event. For one, I talked about the friendship thing. Please abolish that. Like, I don't know why that's a thing. Like, okay, so like they have the incremental missions where it's like, oh, play with this character 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, whatever. You got to play with him like at least a couple, 200-300 times or whatever, cumulatively, right? But that's not counting the fact that you're probably grinding the hell out of the friendship stage or other stages. You got to play that character legit probably like 500 times. Let's be honest. Like, you got to play with them a lot, especially if you're playing other regular story stages. There are some that are better than others, but if you're playing those stages, you're playing with that character 500 times. Now, people have found ways around the little thing where you go in with Ultra Space Time, you quit out, whatever the case is. That's still super time-consuming. Now, I do believe that this is probably something they want to be time-consuming in general, but please, at least for free characters that you already had to spend X amount of hours grinding, right? Especially with him, because the grind was so bad. Legends Road grind was so bad when this guy came out. There was no boost or any of the stuff we got now that's fancy. Please don't make this bad. I will literally be upset if this is hard. If it's anything similar to how the regular Zenkais are, I'm gonna hate it. Now I don't have any problem with working for what I got, but like, bro, it's a gacha game. I don't want to spend all night on my phone. Like, I'm gonna do it anyway, but I don't want to be all night in Legends, right? In all seriousness, though, I hope that they take this opportunity to improve on the grind for Zenkai at least. Like I said in the beginning, I would love for it to be free completely, just for every character. It was made to produce revenue. So I think their workaround to please the people that are upset that it's not free always is just going to be buffing free units, I guess. But I'm actually excited for free units to get Zenkais. Can you imagine Red Vegito? Like, that's going to be nuts. Can you imagine Fury Broly? He needs it. He'd be really good. Yo, I'm super excited for the other Legends Road characters to potentially get theirs too, right? I told, so I sent in some feedback, which you guys know that me and a few other creators send in feedback pretty often, so it's not a surprise. So yeah, we do pass along what you guys say. The community, they're very aware of what the community feels in terms of the Legends team, because we send in a lot of feedback, and they apparently keep up with that, right? So I sent in feedback around the time Ultimate Battle started, and I actually did my 14-star Legends Road Team video, and I said, hey, these characters are not good. They're not. Like, they're not good in competitive play, high-tier play. They're just not, right? Gohan is okay, but that's only because he's the newest one, and if he's on a hybrid team, his buffs and stuff like that he applies are very good. But the rest of them, they're just outdated. Piccolo's solid, I guess, but you'd be better off running Cell, right, for today, especially without the high star level or whatever the case is. Even at 14-star, with every unit being at 14-star, they weren't able to do it. Great Saiyaman's okay, but like also the issue with these characters is they want to be on selective teams, but they also want to be on a team together, right? This guy wants to be on hybrids. This guy wants transforming warriors, which is a very cheeky way of saying, oh, hey, run me alongside Videl, right? And she does the same type of deal. And it's like, bro, this team construction idea for these units was just not good. This guy wants to be with Gohan, which makes sense, right? But that means he's relegated to only a couple of teams. Like, Vegeta family's off the table unless you're running some weird setup, right? So Legends Road characters need the buff, and I'm excited for that. And I'm hoping that we get a lot of these in the future. So Kid Goku, again, he's very old. His stats are very outdated. He's very bad nowadays. He is coincidentally the only Legends Road unit though that has a double buff, so that's cool. Double defense. He's at least really good for their bench if you're running Legends Road for some reason. Let's talk about what they could potentially do for him. His main ability is the old style where they just draw the ultimate. Nowadays, units are drawing an ultimate, drawing whole new hands at the same time, getting a billion ki back, restoring HP, applying these buffs, and drawing the ultimate at the same. Nowadays, units are doing some stupid stuff, man. So I don't think it's a stretch to give him at least a couple things. But what I will say at bare minimum is this needs to also give him the ability to restore ki. You know who's a good example? Another Zenkai Goku, in fact. Oh, hey, Sun Family getting another Zenkai. Yo, let's go. A good example is this guy. Oh, it doesn't show. Frenzy, I don't know if Frenzy's ever figured out how to show Zenkais on the site. He needs to, because I'm pretty sure that guy's main ability does something else. It gives him a damage bonus or something, but I don't have it right here, and I'm not going to log into my game while I'm going. But yeah, give him something. At least give him enough ki to use it. But I think giving him ki and also a damage bonus is the way to go. If they want to go for sustainability for him, they could also give him HP back. But I think just a damage bonus and enough ki to use it in the middle of a combo will go a long, long way for him. And that's perfect for his main ability. That's all he really needs, right? And again, if you pull up Zenkai Goku's main ability, it could be relative to that. That's perfectly fine, right? Whatever his is, that's perfectly fine. So moving on, though, to unique number 1, plus 15% to strike damage inflicted per defeated battle member. I'm going to be honest, he wants to be a last man standing. That's not going to cut it. There are a lot of really good characters in the game that are able to be last man standing type of units, and that's just not enough. He's going to need more than that. That's going to need to jump, I think, to 40%, or not 40, excuse me, 20% each, but obviously that would mean per defeated battle member goes up to 40 cumulative. If they really want to make him good, here's the problem. I don't think his Zenkai is going to be as good as the in-game summonable Zenkais, right? For obvious reason. But if they really want to make him good, they could give him Goku Black's mechanic, where he also gets a buff per defeated battle member and enemy as well. But I don't think that's going to happen. But if they do, wow, right? But, you know, Goku Black also has a secondary buff in there for defeated enemies. He gets a blast damage bonus that doesn't time out anymore after Zenkai. Like, they could give this Goku this. Let's just say, though, to be honest, they can just say 20% strike damage. Actually, just give him general damage. Screw strike damage. Just general damage. Plus 20% damage inflicted per defeated battle member. But also give him something else in this unique. If it also gives him, like, ki recovery, he actually starts to resemble Purple Gohan a lot. If he gets ki recovery as well, that would be really good and huge for him. It would just be something that will allow him to sustain. And if we look at the last unique he has, ki recovery up, plus 20% when 3 battle members are left. This is why I said that they might as well just combine these two. I don't think they're going to do that, but it's just super bad. Like, he loses all key recovery, and it's only 20% anyway. But he loses all of it as soon as anybody's defeated in place of offense. That's just not good. What I can say, though, is if they don't give key recovery on the strike attack up unique, they could give him the ability to not lose his key recovery when, you know, units are defeated. If he loses it, then give him something to replace it. Don't just make him lose it. Instead of offense, give him something else to replace it. Maybe give him some damage cut, right? But what will really go a long way for him, because if he's going to be handled the same way as other Zenkais, he will actually at higher, like, what is it, 3 and 6 anyway? He should be getting access to a couple of more uniques. He'll have 4 unique abilities total, which would be huge for him. If he gets a buff upon entering the battlefield, for example, when this character enters the battlefield, restore his own key, or even like draws a card like 21, oh my god, that could be nuts, man. He's a melee unit, man. Give him the normal melee staples. I'm talking key recovery, damage or strike damage, and then also card draw speed. Give him these things. That is what makes melee units relevant in the game nowadays. That's why units like 21, again, as another example, are so good, because they do all of these things. By the way, I lied. I did log into Legends. Goku, Red Goku Zenkai, plus 25% of damage inflicted for 20 counts, and also cancels own attribute downgrades. That's also really good. Canceling debuff. Give this, hold on. Give the Zenkai Goku here non-cancelable buffs, please. Oh my god. As a last man standing, give him the 20% strike. Okay, let me summarize, because I'm all over the place, because this is all off the top of my head. First unique, 1. Plus 20% of damage inflicted per defeated battle member, and non-cancelable. Don't let that be canceled. That's a 40% last man standing buff to general damage. It will not be cancelable. Also, the second unique, screw key recovery up, get rid of it. And the way it's built, get rid of it. Give him, upon entering the battlefield, give him key recovery. You don't even have to give him a flat, like 30 key or whatever. Just give him key recovery speed. That's fine. Upon entering the battlefield, give him key recovery and card draw speed, and I'm happy. I am set. But if you're going to give him something akin to what it is now, if he has to have 2 other allies live, you better give him a lot of stuff. This is just not going to cut it, right? That's just not going to cut it. All right, let's take a look at the special move. Plus 20% of damage inflicted against King Piccolo. Come on now. Do I even need to explain this? Just get rid of this part. Just say plus 20% of damage inflicted upon activation for 20 counts. Just screw versus King. If you're going to make it versus King Piccolo, this better do a whopping 150% damage. Yo, that is irrelevant 99.999% of the time, bro. You're never going to do this. Yo, but what I will say is, what are the odds they drop a new King Piccolo? That'd be crazy. Or they drop King Piccolo Zenkai also, I guess. Yeah, that'd be nuts too. Oh my god, Regen doesn't need that. Never mind. Okay, yeah. His green's good though. I like his green. So the cool thing about his green is because of the tackle, you can actually combo more than the special move. So that's really good. You just green and then tackle, and you can chain whatever you want. So it's actually one of the only greens in the game that lies like this. Repels enemies' tap shots and blasts and arrives at close range. He basically twirls his Nyoibo, or the power pole, and winds up at close range and knocks them back. Now, due to the knockback, you wouldn't be able to chain anything but a blue card. But again, if you chain a tackle in there, because of the distance, you can actually continue on with like a strike card or whatever. It also gives plus 15% of strike damage inflicted upon hit. I'm going to change this to say plus 20% of strike damage inflicted upon activation. That makes a really big difference, because if you miss it, you still get the buff, right? But I don't think this needs to change. I don't think the green card needs to change much. If they do, I mean, I don't know. They do a lot of weird stuff. Like, the way that they build these units green cards nowadays, it doesn't really need to do much, though. So the ultimate, this is where the last thing I want to say is, plus 20% of damage inflicted if own health is 50% or below upon activation. That needs to bump. Make it 50% when below 50%. His ultimate will hit really hard. And is he still to this day the only free unit in the game with... Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. I was going to say free unit in the game with an ultimate. No, there's a couple. But yeah, give him that, and he's good to go. Like, and again, I can't really quantify what the next 2 uniques will be. He'll have 2 more uniques, assuming he's handled the exact same way, right? They could leave these 2 how they are, kind of similar, and then just give him the entering battlefield buffs or whatever, and he'll be perfectly fine. But I'm excited, so let me know what you guys think. And again, I think he'll be buffing for his Zenkai specific buff, Legends Road characters. The question is, what color? Yellow Legends Road? That'd be good for him and Piccolo. I mean, it has to be something he's available for. It's going to be yellow something. Yellow Sands? I doubt it. I doubt it. Yellow Sun Family, specifically. Oh, hell no. Hell no. We're not doing that. Oh, it could be kids? Nah, but it's going to be Dragon Ball Saga. Yellow Dragon Ball Saga is what it's going to be, huh? It's going to be Yellow Dragon Ball Saga. Yeah, we're not doing Yellow Sun Family. That's the only thing we're not doing. That is the only thing we are not doing. Okay, I'm done. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that subscribe, of course, if you guys are new. And let me know what you guys think. Have an awesome day. And I'll catch all of you in the next one.